Alright guys, I want to share with you something really cool that I just stumbled on. It's a website called Trello.com. I'll leave a link to that in the description. But what I'm using it for, I'm using it to organize my projects, whether it be day-to-day list of things to do, projects for my channels, songs that I'm doing. Well, this one board that I created is for this gospel fest that's coming up. So I want you to look at it real quick. Alright guys, when I go into my account, I can go to the different boards. For instance, this is a weekly board I created. It's got all the days of the week, and I can add what needs to be done on those days just to kind of like look at that. As well as I got a kids fun one that I created. It's got like all the different options within our town and surrounding area that we could do, whether it's free or costs a little bit of money. And once we have those ideas, and the cool thing about Trello is once you create these like cards within the list, here's a list of ideas, here's a list I created of planning to do those things, and then the day that we're going to do it. And so I just created this small board for that. You can say, okay, today we're going to skate, we're going to plan to skate, when are we going to do it? You can go in and put a due date when you're going to do it, add descriptions and different things like that when you're going to do it. The day you do it, you can come over and say we've got the date planned and we're ready to go do it. Well, this here is the main board that I wanted to show you. I created this board, and we have a gospel fest coming up, and so what I wanted to do was go through the process of getting the songs figured out and chosen. And so I've got over 100 songs I've written. So what I did was I created a list for song options. I could literally put every song that I've ever written in this category. I've got over here the songs that we're going to do. So once I decide, okay, I'm going to do Where You Are, I can move it over there. It's no longer just an option, it's a song I'm going to do. Now I can say, okay, I'm also going to do Like There's No Tomorrow. Now the cool thing, you see these little colors on here. What they are is, for instance, I will highlight it and you can see it says slow, fast, groovy, groovy and slow, medium speed. These are whatever I choose to call them, but it's a label. You can click on this and go to labels, and I actually put the green is fast, the yellow is medium, the red is slow, and orange is groovy. There's more colors you can even add, more labels. On here in my process, I've got not only do I want to do these, but hey, I need to type these. I need to have the words, the music notes, so that my guitar player and all them, the bass player, can know what to play. So, for instance, once I get it typed, I know that's the next step. If it's in my songs we are doing, if it's in the songs we are doing list and it's not in the typed list, we're going to move it over here when we type it. So I'm going to go through here and get all the songs that I know that I'm going to do. I already know which ones I'm going to do here, and they're in no particular order. These are still possibilities. These are, if I wanted to, I can move them in order of importance, but really it's just a list of songs that I'm planning to do. The next thing in the list is that I created these lists. The songs need to be typed, they need to be printed, we need to practice them, then we need to get our set, which is the exact order that I want to do them in. And then at the Gospel Fest, when I actually do them, depending on how I feel, what I decided to do, I can actually bring them over and say, I did these, I didn't do that one. It can go back into the could have been done but wasn't done folder. From this, once and some of these you can see I've already got some things done, and I'll explain what I've done here. For instance, on the Rise, when I click on that, I can click a due date when I want to have it done by, whether it be due to have it written by, whatever. I've already had it typed out and written. So what I did was I attached, here's the folder that I attached of the file where you can actually download it. And if you're on any other device, you can log into this board and download this file. So I've got it there. I actually typed, already typed as a comment, and it's a fast song. I can even add a description of what the song is if I wanted to. You can do a lot of different things. Add yourself a checklist of things that need to be done. So that one is already typed. So I've got an attachment on it. So all these that I've got an attachment on, basically I have already added the attachment of the words and music together. So these have got attachments. They've all been typed. They have not been printed yet. Once I print them, they can move over into the printed. So these are waiting to be printed, and these here are waiting to be typed. So I now know what I got. I've got options. I've got need to be typed. I need to be printed. I could practice them, but it's hard to practice without them printed. So let's get them printed, then we can practice. Then we can decide what order we want to do to them. There's no need to worry about what order we're going to do to them till we know that we can play them. But anyway, that is Trello, and that is what I'm using to do this process, and I really enjoy it. So guys, what I just want to say is we are having this Gospel Fest, and it is on September 28th, and it is in Osceola, Arkansas, on the square on Main Street. It's going to be from like 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. all day long, gospel music. If you're in the area of the Mississippi County area, definitely come out and check out the music fest that we're having, and check out some of the songs that we're going to be doing.